family's pretty crazy. When my mum was little, her parents split up, and her dad moved to the States, and she didn't hear from him for 15 years, and she had to track him down. And then he went to the States, and he had 2 new kids, and they lived a happy little life. And the daughter was 16. It wasn't until she was 16 until she found out about my mum.
But with my dad, it was
her dad's other whole family in Australia.
His brother.
She was like looking through his drawer trying to find something. And
pretty
like,
selfish bloke.
all these letters.
Not a
It's
particularly
like,
nice person,
they're from my
but in a
daughter
really
in Australia. I
passive
also had
aggressive
a son and an
way.
ex-wife, and they're coming to visit.
And only recently.
And it's crazy. And then my grandma also remarried, and she had 2 more kids. So there's all these kids everywhere, and we've got family in Texas and in Seattle, and one of them moved to Saudi Arabia, and then I've got my dad's family in Scotland.
The one thing that my dad always sort of just wanted from him was like an apology.
Like a big Kardashian clan.
He finally got it, and
no,
really proud of him, I suppose.
And then it was my grandpa from the States, his 80th 2 years ago.
Hard to explain.
And for his birthday, all of
Unless you
his 4 kids from Melbourne and Saudi and Seattle, and each of them had 2 kids. And we all went to Houston to celebrate, and it was the first time that we'd all been together.
Is definitely something that has
Crazy
become
actually the first time
more and more important to me, and I
ages range from
really value the relationships that I have with people in my family.
My brother and I are in the middle, 18.
I don't see a lot of my brother.
Yeah, it's really crazy. It's kind of weird.
We live in the same house and everything, but he spends a lot of time up in his room, and no one really knows what he's up to or what he's doing. So I guess I don't really know that much about him.
But everyone knows not to bring it up.
And he doesn't really know that much about me. Which is fine. Like, he's 18, he might grow out of it. He's a guy, whatever.
She's not part of
I really haven't had a substantial argument.
Anyway, so my uncle, when he was about 16, I think 18 or something, he left to get some potatoes. At least that's what he said. He said, "Okay, I'm going to go get some potatoes," and then he didn't come back.
Perhaps have been some tensions in my both sides of the family.
I think from what I can recollect,
with my parents and my aunties and uncles.
It was funny, but he always, there was a bit of putting me down between him and my dad,
really
so it
like
took a bit for me to start
my dad's side of the
myself.
family.
After
They definitely grew up in very different sort of cultures.
My mum did all the maths,
and
basically she came to the conclusion that my dad was conceived out of wedlock. And within that time of when my
friends are all intrigued.
Very bad.
It's great because I have a dual nationality.
I know there was a while where my auntie did separate herself from the family a little bit, and she felt like she wasn't welcomed or involved, and I think she felt misunderstood by the family.
My mum was born in Australia.
Maybe another failed birth or miscarriage or something before, something like that. But she was the youngest of the 10 that survived. Right from my granny. She was Granny Dunphy. Anyway, that whole generation's gone now, which is a bit sad. Really, so I discovered that. Because remember when it was last year in 2008,
I'm the eldest, I'm the youngest.
The oldest one, my mother's eldest sister, my aunt
How that works
Christine, she
is
was
my
102
two
when she got 2
sisters,
telegrams
eldest
from the Queen.
sisters, are my
So she's died as well,
my
but
two
also
younger
all
brothers
3 of
are
our
gone.
children have also died.
More of a
So of the oldest
my
cousins,
brother
three of my brothers.
I know Mum always talks about
That was a bit sad. So that whole generation of my mother's, the aunts and uncles,
how
who were all
important it was
passed
to
on.
her,
It means when I go
The
to my
oldest
mum,
generation of the cousins have
I'm the
died
that
as well.
super strong relationship with my grandparents.
That's what I found when I got back to Scotland. I mean, I haven't seen these people.
I didn't want to talk to anyone because I was
I
just
saw a
quiet.
couple of them.
And then all the girls, they thought I was a girl. So one day I went to the toilet And when it came out, they were like, "Oh, so you're not a girl."
Well, 21 months and a few days.
Which I hate. She thinks art is pointless. I like art.
When we were really
So
young,
yeah, but we tend to get along alright. We've been a bit more.
and we were both born like blonde, like platinum
did
blonde,
we road trip down to Australia for a while.
But as we got
I remember Mum and Dad were in the front seat, us 3 kids were in the back seat, and we had the caravan behind us, and we're just looking out the window. We had a couple of CDs that we played on repeat. We had
she's taller than me. She's like a centimeter taller than me. But
And somehow that blossomed into a relationship.
whenever we went, like, measure up, I always like try and get
to be that
My sister we get
Yes.
next
999, and then whenever we saw number
cannot wait
plates,
for that
we would
wedding
cross
to
those out of the book. And I remember my brother, sister, and I all would just be yelling out numbers from the number plates we saw driving past.
me and my sister.
Flick as quickly as
So
we
we
could
would
to try
have
and find that
been,
number in the book.
I would have had a different sibling to you, Nate, because my mom, she always wanted to.
Yeah, my sisters were fighting for a while because Alex wanted pink as her colour and Sam has already planned her wedding as having
My
pink
mum
and
sent
the
me a
same
text,
colour, even though Sam
and
was
she doesn't normally do that first instance. So that was pretty interesting. But in the text, she said that she was really proud of what I was doing and of me, which is was pretty out of nowhere, and I've never really gotten that from her. Really,
My mum was
sort of,
a massage therapist,
I don't know,
and
recognition that I was really doing something.
has always been a healer. But she's
important
recently,
for
in the last
myself,
years, battled depression and anxiety.
and that I was doing a good job at it, I suppose.
Family holidays.
So it was a really, really nice feeling, sort of a way that
Middle of
I haven't really
Australia,
connected with my mum like
we
that
just
in a long
pulled
time.
over one night.
So
We
it's really special.
had we had a big day, and we just pulled over
My
on the side
dad
of the
says
road,
it all
and
the
we
time.
stayed there for the night, and we had
very,
a campfire.
He's
and
very
we
sort
would
of in
just
touch with his emotions.
and it had the
and
marshmallows out.
emotions
You
of
know how it
others.
goes.
And sometimes I have to disconnect
we're
myself
just
from it
telling
to be able
jokes
to
and making up
continue on with
stories
my
and
own
playing
life.
all sorts of games and just.
But having said that,
Really,
she
it was, you know,
is an amazing person to
tech-free.
me,
It
and
was-
the strength coming through
It was
cancer
just
was
us,
amazing, and
you know,
being a mother
because
being
my
a
last
family
name
and
is not the
hanging
same
out
as
with
my family's last
campfire,
name.
and she wanted to do in life for kids.
Yeah, it was
I don't know why.
really nice, and I was young,
My
and
family's last name is Lim.
you know,
It makes me
didn't
so
really
sad.
see that at the time, but looking
I do
back,
not belong. I do not belong to my family.
I think I was really lucky to be able to have those
and
times
he
as a family, being able to travel.
lacks a lot of empathy,
around
but he
Australia with
has.
each other,
I
and
think he's
think
kind in his own way, and he's all
maybe
about
for mum and dad as
finance,
parents, that would have been something
and
really
supporting
special
us
to be able
that
to take
way
their
and,
children away on a holiday like that.
You know,
And I think when I
doing what
have
he can
my
that way
own
and
children,
continue
I'd
She
really
also has
like
suspicions
to be
that
able
my grandmother
to,
broke up my cousin
let
and
them
her boyfriend,
experience
who were actually engaged at the
travel
time,
and
because she has a
that
big fear
sort
about
of
people
family
trying to get to
time
her money.
I had.
And you know, when you're worried about something, the more you
being
think
able
about it,
to
the more it comes true, right?
take 6 months off.
So she was obviously
school
just being
and
paranoid because the guy that she was with was the most
experience
kind, gentle, loving
bit of
person.
it's hard to
Made us so
communicate.
culture
He might sometimes write me emails instead of just speaking to me.
But I hope
and,
there's some good stuff
he's,
as well.
you know, written me letters and things.
We went
like
separate
his
ways for a
school
bit, and we
principal
arranged to meet later on at this
So,
place. And
when my parents came
I ended
down
up
to
running really
Prato,
late.
They were
The
so
trains were going
happy.
They were so
slowly, and I
happy.
ended
Oh
up
my
getting off the
gosh.
tram
I
and running
came in and
to
I
where I was
didn't
supposed to
even
meet him,
know
and I was
how
so
you
late, and I
felt
thought he would be
so you
gone,
never
like
know
it was
how your parents
almost an
feel.
hour late or something. And
Sometimes I just think, is this shit normal?
and he was still there, and he was
I
just sitting
also
there writing
remember
postcards, and he
a
said he
time
was thinking
my brother and
I
I were
opened
in
the
the
door to the
backyard
apartment and my
talking
mum was
to the
just
neighbours over the fence,
hysterically crying,
and they ran
I'm
off to
not
get
one.
something, and I convinced my
travelling
brother
in the
that the leaf of the tree next to us was lettuce, and he ate 3 or 4 leaves until I told him that it
It's
wasn't.
a bit awkward because my mum
And
was
he
just
felt pretty
holding
sick
me,
that
just
night, but
like she couldn't let go, and
that's
I
been
was
a
just
secret
standing
up
there
until-
like,
to the
up
God,
until
it's
now.
actually really hurting, but I can't tell her
which
that
was
because
absolutely
she's sort
full
of
on,
putting
so I
like
ended
her
up camping
nails
illegally,
into my arm.
putting up my tent late, and
yeah,
and
that was fun.
the
He's
best
kind of
thing
made
was
it
though,
clear
I
that
found
my
that he
older
had,
brother and sister won't get as much
his
as me
boot
and
of
my
his
brother
car was
because
absolutely full,
they're not
chock-a-block
his,
with French food, and so I
blood
knew that
kids.
I'd met the
And
right
so
man
my
after my
sister-
days
Well,
of
they
stuff.
do.
Doctors and
Your
yes,
dad's a
yes.
doctor and your mum's a nurse.
So
Your
I,
brother's studying medicine.
yeah, so I always find it funny when they're having a conversation and I can't join in. It's just a bit awkward sometimes, but I feel like I'm used to it.
How do
So
you feel sometimes when
You're studying. So we ended up pushing it to the last minute, and then I said, "Well, I've really got to go now." And he said,
I think they've always
"Do you think I
known
could
that.
come with
Although
you?"
we both have very separate
Yeah,
families.
he ended up driving me all the way back to
I
Prague.
spent a lot of time over at hers, and it's gotten to the point
The
where
thing is, he has a.
I now feel like I'm part of her family. It's really special, and not something that I've ever really considered before or felt.
My mother's
Yeah.
side is all in Germany.
Like, I miss them in
Yeah,
like
I
a
don't
family
talk to them
sense.
very often, or I don't see them very often at
Like
all.
probably as much as I miss my parents and my brother and sister.
They have their whole life, and I don't know anything about them. Yeah, so that's my family.